Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. Last time we entered this mansion here that Luigi won in a contest he never entered. And we are here in search of Mario as he entered this mansion after he heard about Luigi winning this. And he never came back, so with the Poltergeist 3000 now in hand, we can go ahead and explore this place and hopefully we'll find Mario. As before, when we entered this place we couldn't really do anything as we got chased out by ghosts. But when we first entered this room here, the parlor, we're going to want to go ahead and suck up all the money that we see. As in our journey here throughout the mansion, we're going to be collecting as much money as we can see, due to the fact that affects our ranking at the end of the game. You're ranked by how much money you can collect, so the more money you have, the better the ranking you will have in the end. So I'm going to be going for that best ranking, which means I'm going to be sucking up as much money as I can see. There are 3 different types of money that we can go ahead and collect normally. We have ourselves coins, paper, and gold bars. As you can see there in the Game Boy Horror, we can track how much we have collected. Coins are the least valuable, followed by the paper money, and then gold bars are worth quite a lot. There are other things that we can collect later on for money as well, but I'll get into that once we start seeing it. So for now, let's just go ahead and suck up these candles here, and then this will happen. Who put out my candles? You, Mr. Lime Green? Well, dark rooms are dangerous around here, yes. They love the dark, and now they will get you. Now you're in for it. Just like Little Redcap before you. May you wander lost in darkness forever. Are you afraid of the dark, little man? Are you? Huh? Here they come. So this is our first time fighting any of these ghosts here in the mansion, so we know the drill. We have to flash our flashlight on these guys, reveal the hearts, and when they are spooked, we just suck them right up with the Poltergeist 3000. Although we do have to wait around quite a bit before the next one shows up, so it can take a bit sometimes to suck up these ghosts. As you can see, we're trapped in here. We tried to leave and open one of these doors, but you will actually just get hurt, so don't go near those doors. As whenever you see vines like that locking a door, they will hurt you and you can't really do anything about it until you clear out that said room. Or do some other prerequisite, as there's one of those doors actually in the foyer, but we haven't really been able to do anything with that just yet. And we won't be able to for quite some time. Well, now with this room cleared out, we can go ahead and open up this chest that's revealed after the room lights up. And it just so happens to give us the key for the next room, so it's good we cleared out this room, otherwise we would be going nowhere. Also, now we know that whenever we clear out a room of ghosts, it will not only light up the room, but it will also reveal any treasure that's in there. So we're going to want to clear out all the rooms that we come across in hopes of more money, as well as some keys to get farther into this mansion. But in this room here, we are locked in, so we know what to do. Shine our light on the ghosts, suck them up, rinse, lather, repeat. And this is our introduction here of these purple ghosts, the purple punchers, I do believe is what they are called. They have more HP than the yellow ghosts, and they will try to punch you, and they punch you harder than the yellow ghosts, so don't let them punch you if you can avoid it. You do not want to lose too much HP in this game, as you do get hearts when you suck up certain ghosts, but that won't always happen. Like if I suck up this one, he could drop a heart or he could not. It's kind of random at times. When you're low on health, I do believe that's when they start dropping hearts a little bit more. But most of the time, though, you're going to just want to make sure you never get hit. Because if you reach 0 HP and get a game over, you'll be booted back to the title screen. And then from there, you actually have to restart from your last save. There's no checkpoints in this game. So there is a very big penalty in dying. You don't want to die if you can avoid it. Let's go ahead and enter this room here. And in here, we actually have ourselves a new type of ghost. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and check this to reveal this blue ghost. Suck him right away, because this guy will run. And once you do that, he drops a boatload of money. That was a speedy spirit that we just caught. Speedy spirits are essentially just used for you to get money. So if you're not going for the best ranking in this game, you don't really have to worry about the speedy spirits. But if you're like me and you're trying to get the best rank, you want to go for as many speedy spirits as you can, as they will drop a boatload of money as well as some gems later on. So yeah, whenever we see a speedy spirit, we want to catch it. The only problem with a speedy spirit is once you see them, that is your one chance to catch them. So if you spot a ghost and you spook him but don't catch him and he disappears, that speedy spirit is gone forever. You cannot get him back. So you have to make sure, if you want to catch a speedy spirit, that you catch him on your first attempt. So I'm going to be saving quite a lot in this game because of that. There are going to be a lot of speedy spirits that I'm going to be really nervous about. And I'm going to try to collect as many as I can, as they will give me pretty much all the money that I need for getting that best ranking and more. So I'm going to go ahead and suck up this ghost here, and that should be it for this room. Clearing out this room of ghosts reveals a key right on top of this shelf, so let's go ahead and use our vacuum and suck it up. And there we go, so let's see where that key goes to. Oh, another room here that we haven't explored yet on the second floor. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and head out here. And we got ourselves another toad, so let's go ahead and talk to him. Mario, where are you? Huh, Luigi? Yes, Luigi. How lucky that you found me. I feel so much better now. Please, please, please save Mario. I looked everywhere. I can't find him. Where is he? Don't worry, Toad. That's our mission. We're here to find Mario. But first, let's go ahead and save our game because we got ourselves our first speedy spirit. I want to make sure that I don't lose that ghost because this is going to happen quite a lot where I'm going to get a speedy spirit and find a save point because money, I need it. And these guys don't really show back up. But we could go ahead and wander through those other rooms that we were in before, and then we'll be back in the foyer. But there is one other thing I need to actually show off. If you go ahead and enter your search mode here in the Game Boy Horror by pressing X, and then you scan a mirror, this will happen. Whenever you scan a mirror, it's actually an instant warp back to the foyer. So if you need to get here in a hurry, all you need to do is scan a mirror and you're right back here to the entrance of the mansion, which is really useful when you're traveling back and forth between all these rooms later on in the mansion and you need to get back to the very beginning for something. So we're going to be keeping that strategy in mind, as we're going to be using that quite a lot throughout our adventure. What is this? Is that a phone call? I didn't know you even had a cell phone. But instead, it's not a cell phone. It's our Game Boy Horror. It's our way of keeping in communications with EGAD while inside the mansion. Hold up a sec, Luigi. It's me, Professor EGAD. I detect spirits stronger than we've seen yet lurking ahead. I think it must be some of those escaped gallery ghosts. You should know that they're really different from the other ghosts you've seen so far. They don't show their hearts very easily. Nope, not at all. When you find one, you should first use the X button to search his heart for clues. Sometimes you can learn the best way to surprise him. Well, Luigi, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. So that's good to know. We're coming up to some of those gallery ghosts, so we want to be very careful up ahead. And we're going to be using some more strategies than just flash a light and catch. But hey, look, money. It led to this door, so I wonder what's behind it. Maybe it's more money. Let's go ahead, open up and find out. Nope, it's just a trap. This is our introduction to fake doors, and just from a glance, you can't tell that it's fake. But there's one way to tell. If you go ahead and use your vacuum on a real door, it'll shake just like this one. But if you use your vacuum on a fake door, it won't budge. So to tell if a door is real or not, just go ahead and use your vacuum and try to see if it shakes. If it shakes, it's real. If it doesn't, it's not. Simple as that. But in this room, we have our introduction to yet another thing. Go ahead and scan this cheese here, and that reveals a golden mouse. So we want to go ahead and suck him up to reveal a lot of money. Just like Speedy Spirits, whenever you catch a golden mouse, it will drop a lot of money, and sometimes it'll also drop a gem. Unlike a Speedy Spirit though, it won't give you nearly as much. So, oh, that's a poison mushroom. Get away from that. You don't want to touch a poison mushroom, as if you play Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, aka Super Mario Bros. to Japan, that will shrink you. And you don't want to touch that, as when you get shrunk here in Luigi's Mansion, you can't really do anything. All you have is the A button for your Mario Call and your flashlight, and that's pretty much it. So you don't want to get hit by a poison mushroom. Let's go ahead and check this chair here after this book gets flown at me. And that will reveal yet another speedy spirit, so suck them up. And this one drops another gem, so we have ourselves our ruby. So we got ourselves a emerald and a ruby. Very nice. That's going to be worth a lot of money. And is that bill just floating in midair? Really? I don't know what the heck that got caught on, but get in my vacuum. Alright, so we were told by EGAD that when we find one of these portrait ghosts, we need to go ahead and scan them first to get an idea of what to do. Ho, go ahead, try and find me. I can see you, but you cannot see me. So can't really do anything here because we can't really see him, but if we turn around and just wait, we can see him. But then we can see when he yawns, and when he yawns, that's when we can go ahead and attack. So with that said, we have a big health bar to deal with. He has 100 HP, and we want to make sure that we keep him here this entire time. Just keep him in the lock, and if his health goes below 90, you get yourself the best ranking in catching that boss. There are 3 different types of rankings for catching a boss: bronze, silver, and gold, and we'll be seeing it at the end of this area. The amount of pearls that you collect will depend on the rank that you'll get for each portrait ghost. Essentially, the more pearls that you collect, the better your ranking will be. So if you collect a handful of those pearls, then you're just going to be getting yourself a bronze rank. If you collect yourself a majority of the pearls, then you'll get yourself a silver. But if you make sure to suck away that portrait ghost's health all the way down to at least 90, then right there, that is a gold rank. I'm going to be doing my best whenever I can to make sure I suck away at least 90 HP off of these portrait ghosts to get myself that gold rank. As whenever you suck away that much HP off of a portrait ghost, it'll drop a big pearl, and big pearls are worth a lot of money. So I'm wanting to make sure whenever I can to get that gold rank on each one of these portrait ghosts, so I can get the most money that I can. We can go ahead and check his bookshelves here, and we can actually read some of his books. There's a book of riddles. Will you read it? Sure, why not? Mysteries appear whenever people turn. By turning away from them solves nothing. Instead of turning away, turn to the side. Look at the mystery from a different view. A way will surely open. So that's a hint for some of these portrait ghosts. This one especially. Let's go ahead and read this book over here. Neville's Big Baby Care Diary. Yeah, let's go ahead and read that. My third son is still a baby. Oddly enough, he seems to scare people in ways the other 2 never did. The twins now, they're afraid of fire, water, cold, and wind. Why, they shake with fright when bested by the elements. Sometimes I think they're more childlike than the baby. Well, that's good to know for the future. We don't really have any elements, so we can't really test that theory, and we haven't seen any twins, but we'll keep that in mind for the future. Darkness is their cheese. That's a weird name. Sure, we'll read that. Ghost mice are drawn in the darkness as real mice are drawn to cheese. In the dark, they shine gold with contentment. I must try to get close to one before the lights come on. So that was that cheese as we saw. And one thing to note, you can only get the golden mice when a room is dark, so if I skin this cheese now, the mice are still there, nothing would happen. So just like speedy spirits, we can only catch golden mice in the dark, and there's 2 types of golden mice. Ones that hide in the cheese, and one that have a 20% chance of appearing in a room. So sometimes when we're wandering around this mansion, we might see a mouse, and I'm going to do my best to catch it if I can, because they will give me more money, and I want as much money as I can get. The Book of Pericles? That's a odd name to run into here in this bookshelf. Very intelligent. Sure, let's go ahead and read this. There are spirits known as elemental ghosts that live in the elements of fire, water, and ice that make up much of our world. To handle these elements, one must first attain an element metal. Perhaps the elemental ghosts are only visible to the bearer of such a metal. So that's good to know for the future. We come across one of those metals, then we have a new type of ghost to deal with. EGAD's Guide to Ghosts. Why is it in the mansion? Sure, we'll read it. Dear readers, we've all had trouble with ghosts who aren't easily surprised, right? They have all sorts of ways to protect themselves from light. What would you do, bright folks, when in a fix with one of these stubborn ghouls? Well, sir, I'm first to look for an opening, a way to catch them off guard and unsettle them. When a ghost is surprised and show you its heart, that's your chance to catch a little bugger. I tell you, I've caught dozens of ghosts just like this. And that's what we did just for this ghost, so we're going to need to repeat that for all other portrait ghosts that we see. Lydia's Child Care Diary. Okay, sure, we'll read this one. The twins are very shy for ghosts their age. They've even gotten hide the key to the room far away in the mansion. How very tiring. They got mad at me the other day for twirling their little toy helicopter mobile. Ghost children today, who knows what they're thinking. Alright, so I guess that's good to know for the future, but once again, we can't really do anything about that. So, that was a lot of reading right there. I do apologize for that, but that's pretty much the extent of our reading for today. And I think, in general, for this mansion, so that was a lot of information for us to take in, but luckily, we don't really have to worry about doing anything like that anytime soon. But welcome to the master bedroom. I'm going to go ahead and actually suck up the ceiling fan here, because when you use your vacuum on the ceiling fan and it goes fast enough, you get a lot of money. So let's just go ahead and suck all that up. Shake the bed a bit, see what's in there, as well as the plant. And as you saw, when our vacuum was near curtains, it actually opened them, so that's something to know. We got ourselves some more money here in the dresser. Let's go ahead and get all that. And there's actually a portrait ghost right here in front of the mirror, so let's go ahead and scan the heart. Isn't my hair just gorgeous? Of course, I do spend a lot of time on it. I was so bored cooped up in that painting. Now I spend all my time in front of the mirror. It seems to scare people though, so everything is coming up roses. So she's going to be very distracted there at that mirror. Just keep on brushing your hair. I'm just going to go ahead and open up the window because I need a nice breeze. Oh dear, such draft. She'll get up and try to shut it, and that's your chance. She reveals her heart when she's spooked like that. So we want to go ahead and open it up, wait for her to reveal the heart, and suck her up. And let's go ahead and get to a corner, rotate that stick in the opposite direction as much as we can, and we get a lot of slowdown in this room actually. I'm not exactly sure what's in this room that's making it slow down so much, but right here oh, of course. Of course. Just gotta take this moment to appreciate the high-pitched Mario call. You gotta love it. So I was very close to getting the best ranking on this ghost, and of course that poison mushroom has to screw everything up. I was 2 points away to getting her down to 10 health, and that would have been my goal. Oh well, I'll settle for silver. I don't get that big pearl, but I get a decent amount of pearls nonetheless. But in here we get ourselves yet another key. And this key here is for this bedroom right across the hall. So let's go ahead and exit out here. And we hear ourselves a baby crying in that room, so we know what to expect in here. But I think with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here, guys. So next time on Let's Play Luigi's Mansion, we'll enter that room there with the crying baby and see what's in there. I'll see you guys next time.